Most fighters should be confident, but sometimes confidence turns into arrogance. And in the ring, that can be dangerous.
I think the doctor's going to step in and stop this. I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye. Another right hand.
These cocky girls thought they were in their opponent's head until they found themselves exposed.
Oh, nice right hand.
That was clean. Beautiful from Dakota. Beautiful punch. This could be it, guys.
Trust me, you're going to love watching these cocky girls get their ego checked.
Big shot and a right hand.
This is Fighting is Art. Let's go. This cocky lady developed a bad reputation for always taunting her rivals any way possible, and the clout-thirsty Jenny Savage assaulted her opponent, Britain Hart. When they met in the ring, Hart made her pay for her trash talk with her life. Unleashing the punishment meant for multiple people, she made everyone in the arena fear for Jenny Savage's health. The steroid girl was not just a powerhouse in the ring, but she also carried a swagger similar to men.
I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior.
At the face-offs, Skititsi intimidation tactics was hard to miss, brash and ready to stir the pot, while Dakota, cool in her demeanor, asked for the belt, manifesting a victory. With the physique of a superhero, she was about to unleash a Batman-like beating on her opponent. From the onset, Skititsi pressured Dicha, walking her down like a bull to the slaughter. But Dicha recalled her Muay Thai training and framed Skititsi up perfectly for more knees.
Legs! Oh, knees! This clinch knee is, we saw Dakota Dicha finish her fight last year with that.
Dakota released a two-piece and a soda to Skititsi's skull.
Can't question the gameness of Skititsi. Look at this Thai plum.
And she turned her insides to dust with hard shots.
And you can see, the pain on the face that Dicha has available to her.
Dakota very smart here, using aggression, putting her on the fence, slipping that right.
Like out of a Wonder Woman movie, Dakota caught her rival with a right hand and uncorked the kind of knees that made everyone in the arena start to worry for Skititsi's safety.
Dakota, beautiful punch. This could be it, guys. But there's that toughness again.
It's going to take a lot to get Valentina Skititsi out of this opportunity.
Then the British Bulgarian showed no mercy.
Devastating.
Look at the left eye of Valentina Skititsi, already severely swollen, not even through round one.
Korajini's face wore the damage, with her left eye swelling up grotesquely and blocking out her vision. But Dakota, showing her viciousness, attacked the damaged eye.
I think the doctor's going to step in and stop this. I don't think she's going to be able to see out of that eye. Another right hand there from Dakota Dicha. Ladies and gentlemen, referee.
That was enough for the ringside physician to call off the fight. The brutal knees and extra punishments were rewards for Skititsi's attempts at bullying. Again, like Lady Justicia, Dakota executed justice when she met Catherine Korajines, who was not only jealous of Dakota Dicha, but she wanted to end her hype.
Fighting Dakota has been on my list maybe almost like a year now. I've always had my eyes on her, I think.
And she felt she could defeat the 6-0 Dakota.
This is my opportunity to take her out earlier on.
Not forgetting her pre-fight ritual, Dakota blew a kiss to start another masterclass. She punished Korajines for every attempt at wrestling.
She will land knees with the quickness. Saw in her last fight dropping her opponent.
Then vicious hammer fists rained down on her adversary.
Lock attempt, and Dakota did a good job of getting that shin pin there.
Or hammer fist from the top.
Like something out of a Wonder Woman movie, Dicha pressed forward and unleashed a big right hand that cracked Korajines on the jaw and sent her to the canvas in a heap. Another punch followed, but the fight was already over. This cocky girl was not just a brutal puncher, but nicknamed Killer Bee. She was like a fly which needs to be swatted away. Acting extremely arrogant, Taylor Starling's pre-fight antics crossed all lines imaginable, but her prideful and despicable actions was like signing your own death warrant. When the fight started, Killer Bee was the aggressor, stunning Faria with a shot that made her spiraling, coming close to finish the job. It was as if she awoken a monster in Faria, who unleashed hellish shots that dropped the cocky fighter on her butt. But what happened next was shocking. The once overconfident fighter pleaded with her corner to stop the fight, but even her corner and the referee wanted the prideful Taylor to pay for her words fully, and the fight continued. But Feria showed no mercy, and Taylor's subsequent hug for her life was fastest character turnaround in history. This disrespectful but suicidal lady chose the worst kind of opponent to mock. At the face-offs of their heavyweight bout, Tapa was seen staring directly and whispering some hateful words to Garcia. But the giant's wicked intent was obvious. When they met in the ring, the cocky Tapa landed a left hook that made Garcia do the chicken dance and crash to the canvas.
Леди Тапа слегка опасается свою оппонентку, и он сейчас слева пробивает, еще раз слева хорошо. По Габи Гарсии, Леди Тапа пытается добить соперницу.
Tapa rushed her to her own detriment as the 200-pound Gabi finally grabbed a hold of her, and every shot was double the damage. However, Tapa struck again with the left straight, but karma is inevitable. Like out of a horror movie, a spinning fist sent Tapa crashing uncontrollably.
И тут серия из попаданий в исполнении Гарсии. Два раза справа, один раз слева, и продолжается атака. И, похоже, в смятении находится Тапа, но выходит из сложнейшей ситуации.
And like someone looking to crush her opponent's skull to shreds, Garcia unloaded rabbit punches to complete the humiliation.
Физический бэкфист, но обратной стороной ладони. Наносится удар, и на канвасе оказывается Леди Тапа. Идет серия добивающих ударов. Сейчас судья, скорее всего, вмешается. Все, поединок закончен.
The boastful Hannah Rankin in white couldn't keep her hands to herself during the face-offs. The right hand that missed slightly from her opponent, Jessica Borga, was a sign of what to come. Well, when the fight started, the cocky Hannah Rankin pressured her opponent blindly. But she didn't like what she ate in return. A big right hand spun her head 360 degrees, and Rankin was knocked out cold turkey and required oxygen after again. Dakota proved to never tolerate disrespect when the cocky chose to go the way of disrespect and taunted Dakota any way she could, and the Brazilian boasted to be a more well-rounded fighter.
We'll see. I just think I'm more complete than Dakota, and we might see that in the fight if she does win.
When they collided in the ring, her signature front kick found a home on Santos's face.
Santos moves forward. Kick to the face.
She outclassed the now depressed Brazilian and blasted her like never before. With seconds to go in the round, a thudding knee and a devastating barrage of body shots turned her pulverized Santos's insides, and saving the Brazilian was in the hands of the referee.
For sure.
Dakota celebrated by putting lipstick on in the center of the octagon.
Not sure what that's all about. Tell you what.
Michaela Lauren, with the looks and brain of a reptile, always looked to bully her opponents, and her antics always involved harassing her innocent rivals. During their fight, Cecilia was out to teach her a lesson and make her kiss her big red button A3 piece, and a soda made her fall backwards like under anointing.
Pokaz boksu w wykonaniu Breakfast. Proszę, kapitalne, dwa prawy podbródkowe.
And she paid for the unwanted kiss.
Koniec, decyduje.
Which moments are your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more videos on cocky fighters getting punished, then subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to drop a like.